Welcome, dear students, for the online ICT class for the St. Peter's College, Kalam branch. Today we discuss the second part of the internet and the electronic mails. Last week discussed the first part, and in this part we discuss about the services of the internet. What are the services provided by internet? I have given the point form. I have given it in point form. World Wide Web, file transferring protocol, and remote access, file sharing, streaming, search engine, electronic mail. Those are the basic services of internet. Right? We discuss each of these. www, World Wide Web. It is a main service provided by the internet, and it is a collection of e-document, that means electronic format documents, and Sir Tim Berners-Lee is the father of www. And the web browsers, next point is web browser applications. Applications of theirs are used to open the web pages on the computers. Right. I told you previously, World Wide Web is a collection of e-documents. For open those e-documents, you must need a web browser, right? Without the web browser, you can't open those e-documents on your computers. Right. Our FTP, file transferring protocol. Internet is always a collection of information, and without exchanging those information, it is useless. For exchange those information, we must use the protocol that is called file transferring protocol. In large size files, we use FTP, that is file transferring protocol, that to work it on TCP IP model. That model is called TCP IP. Right. File transferring model is the TCP IP. Small capacity of information you can exchange with the email. You already know email can send limited number of data packets. If your data exceed that limit, you can't send with the email. Either you have to copy to the your driver, Google or iCloud or some driver, and you have to share with the driver. That is another method of sharing data. Right. FTP is file transferring protocol. We used in internet, and the model is TCP IP. Then the remote access, that is another service provided by the internet, and you can remotely access your computer data through the internet, right? Then file sharing. Yes. I told you previously, if your file size is larger than the normal email document size, then you can share that. You can download it to your driver and share it with the others through the link. Right? That is called file sharing. It's a one way of, without the internet you can't share those files. If you are installed or save on your driver, but without the internet, you can't share that file with the others. Then the file sharing is another service of the internet. Right, streaming of media. Right, streaming. That means you already know what is streaming. I think you are watching a movie or watching an online telecasting program with your computers. That is called streaming video, right? Downloading images, songs, and videos goes to this category, streaming. That means YouTube is the best streaming application. You can download videos or watch videos through the YouTube. Right, another service is the search engine. Why? Search engine is the first use of search engine. Search engines are provided. It's a collection of information, and the user can type just one or two words related to the topic and get a large collection of web pages that are contain similar type of data regarding to your search word. I hope it's clear. there are so many search engines of theirs. Google, Yahoo, those are search engines, right? It is used to find the information. You just want to type just a simple word. YouTube is another video and audio search engine type of search engine. Then the domain name server, right? Converting domain names to the IP. Last online lesson, I have explained to you what is a domain name and what's the use of a domain name, right? That is converting domain names into IP is a service of the internet. We already know we can easily remember the name of the website. Very difficult to remember the IP address, internet protocol address. That means it is a digit dotted decimal number. It is very difficult to remember in every website. But if you can easily remember the domain name of the website, and internet is the one that transforming those domain name into the IP addresses. When the user type the domain name, URL, that means domain name, internet is the one converting that domain name into the IP address and request from that IP from the web servers and get the information through the client computers. It is a service provided by the internet. Then another one is emails. Then we come to the email. Exchange mails or files between two or more people. Using the emails, you can send one-to-one or one-to-many type of emails, right? Fastest communication method, that is the most fastest way of today's communication. And email ID has two parts, that is, one part is the username and the domain name part. Those domain name part and the username part will be separated by the @ sign. Every email address has an @ sign. First part belongs to the user and it is applied by the user. If I am using an email, it's my choice to, as I wish, I can change my username. But domain name we can't change. It is a name provided by the email service provider. You can't change that name. Example, if you are using a Gmail, first part is, that means before the @ sign part, you can select yours, and after that sign, it is given gmail.com. That is the domain name part. You can't change that part. If you are using a yahoo.com, or if you are using iCloud email, iCloud.com. Likewise. And it is the fastest communication method, and here also I have given that @ symbol separate the username and the domain name of your email account. Another thing, if you are sending an email, if you are communicating with the others with the emails, the sender, the message sender and the receiver must have to have a email ID. Another thing, to log into your email accounts, it's obviously you must have to have an email ID, and you should have your email password also. Without the password, then it asks some questions to log onto your email ID. Right. Another thing is instant message. It is another part. Two persons can exchange short and fast method. It's used short message. We call it's chatting. Simply we call chatting. Instant messages. It's very fast and short and fast. And if you are using instant messages, both parties should be online in your communication devices. But in emails, if you are in offline also, you will receive your email. Once you come back to the online part, that means online, log into your email, then you will see what are the receiving mails in likewise. That no need to stay online or log into your email in 24 hours, forget the emails. If you are think if you are in or sign out your email account, no, doesn't matter. You will receive your emails, but instant messages you should be in, or you must be on online. Video conferencing, that means communication with the video media. That means you must need internet connection, web camera, and the computer, or with the if you are talk with the laptop, then doesn't matter. No need of web camera. Modern day, most of the laptops are come with the inbuilt camera. Then no need of separate web camera. Right. Then the social network, making a social relationship over the internet. That means you already know what are those social medias: Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. There were so many social media softwares and apps, and you can build your social relationship with them through the internet. That is then we come to the most important part of that lesson, that is called cloud computing, right? These are the three services provided by the cloud computing: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. What is that? LAS, PAAS, SAAS, right? We'll see what are those services. Right, infrastructure as a service. What's that mean in infrastructure? That is, it's provide a virtual environment for the users to access those parts and do your own activities, like service, right? And it is a virtual, not in actual scenario, but you can do your work in cloud computing, right? Then the platform as a service. Platform means it's provide the OS, right? Operating system. Sometimes operating system you don't need to install all the things into your computers. You can just log into the cloud computing OS and do your work. After finishing your work, you can exit from that cloud computing part, right? From the cloud computing. That is another service from the provided by the cloud computer. Then software as a service. What's that software? Think an example. If you are using a Word or MS Word, that means next in your personal computer, you must install your Microsoft Word or Office package into your computer. But in cloud computing, no need to install your software into your computers. It is on the virtual environment that I have explained to you at the first point. That is this infrastructure service that is available on the infrastructure, and you get the necessary software from that virtual environment and do your work. Right? Then after finishing your work, you can exit from that, and then it will save your space on your computers or electronic device, and also the money. Most important thing, it's money. Always depend on the money, and it's save your money. That means you no need install in your computers to software and access that. That is why that's why this cloud computing is more popular. In most of the modern application, we use this cloud computing. And another thing is, when you are using a cloud computing applications, you can work with remotely. No need of your own computer or on PC or on laptop. You can log in any place where the internet connection is available and do your work. To do the cloud computing, most important, you must have to have an internet connection. Without that internet connection, you can't access that cloud computing. Where you have the internet access, you can log into the computers and do your work. Right? Another for today's part, that's here I have concluded that our second part of the electronic mails and the electronic part. And one more question I would like to give you and answer this question. It's your textbook also. That is, the question is, you have to write just what are the advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing. One of the O-level question asks you to write the advantages and disadvantages. I can't exactly remember the year. For that you write the last question. That means write the advantages and the disadvantages of the cloud computing. And thank you very much, and God bless you.